Imagine this, you are leading an IT project for a major healthcare organization. Everything is running smoothly until you receive a notification, your project is non-compliant with GDPR regulations. Sensitive patient data is at risk, and the company faces huge fines and reputational damage. Scenarios like this are becoming more common in IT projects, where data privacy and compliance are critical yet complex to manage. In today's video, we'll dive into the story of Sarah, a project manager, who navigated these challenges and discovered essential strategies for managing data privacy and compliance risks in IT projects. Stick around to learn how you can protect sensitive data, stay compliant, and avoid costly mistakes. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Next Chair. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell for weekly insights on IT project management, risk mitigation, and compliance strategies. Today, we're discussing how to manage data privacy and compliance risks in IT projects. Whether you are a project manager, IT lead, or security professional, the strategies we'll share will help you safeguard your project against legal and financial risks while ensuring data privacy. Topic Introduction. Data privacy and compliance have become top priorities for IT projects, especially with stricter regulations like GDPR, CCPA, and HIPAA. But these requirements can feel overwhelming, especially when your project involves sensitive data. To bring this to life, let's follow Sarah's journey. Sarah, a project manager, was tasked with leading a data-driven healthcare IT project. She faced challenges at every stage, from understanding regulations to implementing technical safeguards. Her story highlights key lessons and strategies you can apply to manage data privacy and compliance risks effectively in your projects. Understanding data privacy requirements. When Sarah started her project, her first challenge was understanding the data privacy regulations that applied to her organization. Her project involved sensitive patient data, which meant compliance with HIPAA in the US and GDPR for European users. Initially, she underestimated how complex these regulations could be and almost missed critical requirements, like ensuring user consent and secure data storage. To tackle this, Sarah worked with her legal and compliance teams to identify the specific requirements for her project. She created a compliance checklist, which included key elements like data minimization, user consent, and secure data transfer protocols. Technical note: data privacy regulations like GDPR and HIPAA often include these key requirements. 1. Data minimization: only collect and store the data you need for the project. 2. User consent: ensure that users are informed and agree to how their data will be used. Secure storage and transmission: use encryption and secure protocols, e.g., HTTPS, TLS, for data at rest and in transit. For example, Sarah implemented a consent management system that allowed users to choose what data they wanted to share, ensuring compliance with GDPR. By starting with a clear understanding of the regulations, Sarah avoided costly mistakes. If you're finding this content helpful, give this video a thumbs up and share your own experiences with compliance challenges in the comments below. Once Sarah had a clear grasp of the requirements, her next challenge was implementing technical safeguards to protect sensitive data. Securing data with encryption and access control. Sarah's project involved collecting and storing large volumes of patient data. She knew that a single breach could lead to disastrous consequences, including fines and reputational damage. Early in the project, her team discovered that some data was being stored without encryption, putting it at risk. To address this, Sarah implemented encryption for all data, both at rest and in transit. She also introduced role-based access control, RBAC, to ensure that only authorized team members could access sensitive information. Technical note: key technical safeguards include 1. Encryption. Use strong encryption methods like AES-256 for data at rest and TLS for data in transit. 2. Role-based access control, RBAC, limit access to sensitive data based on roles and responsibilities. For instance, developers might only need access to anonymized data, while analysts may require access to identifiable data. 3. Audit logs. Keep a record of who accessed data and when, for accountability. For example, Sarah's team implemented an encrypted database and set up RBAC to ensure only healthcare professionals could access patient-identifiable data. By encrypting data and controlling access, Sarah minimized the risk of breaches. Quick reminder to subscribe for more actionable tips like these. We post daily content to help you tackle IT project challenges effectively. With technical safeguards in place, Sarah's next focus was educating her team to ensure everyone understood their compliance responsibilities. Educating the team on compliance and data privacy. Despite having robust systems in place, Sarah realized her team didn't fully understand their roles in maintaining compliance. For instance, one developer inadvertently stored sensitive data in an unsecure location, creating a potential compliance violation. To address this, Sarah organized mandatory training sessions for her team, focusing on data privacy best practices and compliance protocols. She also created easy-to-follow documentation that outlined do's and don'ts for handling sensitive data. Technical note: key elements of compliance training include 1. Understanding regulations. Teach the team about applicable laws like GDPR, HIPAA, or CCPA. 2. Best practices. Cover basics like secure coding, safe data storage, and identifying phishing attempts. 3. Reporting issues. Encourage the team to report any potential compliance violations immediately. For example, Sarah's training emphasized the importance of anonymizing data during testing and never storing sensitive information on local devices. This proactive education ensured that her team avoided unintentional mistakes. While team education helped reduce errors, Sarah knew she needed to monitor compliance continuously to stay on track. Continuous monitoring and auditing for compliance. As the project moved forward, Sarah set up continuous monitoring and regular audits to ensure ongoing compliance. She realized that compliance isn't a one-time task. It requires vigilance to keep up with evolving regulations and project changes. Sarah used automated compliance tools to monitor data handling practices in real time. She also scheduled quarterly audits to review processes and identify potential gaps. Technical note: tools and practices for continuous compliance include 1. Compliance monitoring tools. Platforms like OneTrust or TrustArc can automate privacy compliance checks. 2. Audit logs. Regularly review logs to identify unauthorized data access or anomalies. 3. Gap analysis. Periodically assess processes against updated regulatory requirements. For instance, Sarah's audits revealed that an external vendor wasn't encrypting backups properly. She worked with the vendor to resolve the issue, ensuring that her project stayed compliant. If these strategies are helping you feel more confident about managing compliance risks, like this video and share it with your team. Don't forget to subscribe for more valuable content. Finally, Sarah prepared for the unexpected by creating a robust incident response plan. Preparing an incident response plan for data breaches. Despite her best efforts, Sarah knew that no system is completely immune to breaches. To minimize damage in the event of a data breach, she worked with her team to create an incident response plan. This plan outlined clear steps for identifying, containing, and resolving security incidents. The plan included a communication strategy to notify stakeholders and regulators within the required time frame, as per GDPR regulations. It also included protocols for restoring systems and preventing similar incidents in the future. Technical note: key components of an incident response plan include detection and containment. Quickly identify breaches and isolate affected systems. Communication. Notify stakeholders, including regulators, within required timeframes, e.g., 72 hours for GDPR. Root cause analysis. Identify how the breach occurred and implement measures to prevent a recurrence. For example, Sarah's team practiced mock breach scenarios to test their response plan, ensuring they were prepared for real incidents. Conclusion. By following these strategies, Sarah successfully navigated the complexities of data privacy and compliance in her IT project. She started with a clear understanding of regulations, implemented strong technical safeguards, educated her team, monitored compliance continuously, and prepared for potential breaches. Data privacy and compliance risks are serious, but with the right approach, you can protect your project, your users, and your organization. If you found this video helpful, like, comment, and subscribe for more insights on IT project management and risk mitigation. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let us know how you manage compliance in your projects. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.